All right, we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is my channel, We Love Comics. And if you've been watching my channel for a little while now, you know that I actually recently made a deal with a company, a comic book store called Southside Comics. Let me give you the address. They are located at 4135B Brownsville Road in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I just happened to order from them one day, and we ended up talking, and next thing I know, I made a deal with them. I don't get paid, so there are no contracts signed or anything like that, but I have a couple of videos, and I have a whole playlist just dedicated to these, where I now get inside information about pre-orders that I think you guys and gals may actually like. Now, of course, there's no guarantees with them, but as far as covers are concerned, some of them have been very beautiful. And, the link is right here. There's some discount codes that I provided. If you haven't used them before, if you use the code WeLoveComics 10% when you order, you can get 10% off of your whatever the order is with no minimum. I would always say save it for a time when you spend a lot of money, because then you're going to save a lot more. But I got my first box from Southside Comics. I don't know which ones are in here because a lot of them have been pre-orders. So the deal I made is I give them basically advertisement, and I want to thank and shout out to Dan at Southside Comics, and they give me free comics of whatever ones I show. So it benefits them, it benefits me, and the benefit with you is the discount code that I provided so you could save a little money and to be able to get inside information, because he's actually notifying me before things actually even are able to be pre-ordered. So you get to get it before that even happens. So not only are you getting it before the comic book stores get it, you actually have a chance, if you subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications, and check my videos early, actually get the information sometimes a day before the pre-order actually goes on sale. So I posted the link in the description. It's also here in the live chat. Also, sign up for the cashback program. It doesn't involve with Southside, but if you sign up for it and spend $25 within the first 90 days, you get a $10 additional cashback bonus, and it helps my channel. The link of that is in the description. And wait until the end to see who's today's surprise subscriber shout out. You just got to be in the live chat so I can read your name. So right now we got 8 likes out of 22. If you guys can bring that up, I'd always appreciate that, because it helps my channel get out there. And I want to thank everybody that refers my channel and keeps coming back, joins into the live chats, and even if you don't get this live, it's still appreciated that you're watching it. So this is the first package I've gotten from Southside. I do not know what's in here. Now obviously I cannot tell you what the price is for them, because I get one set of the comics that I introduce for free. But like I said, I don't have a contract or anything like that, so I'm not obligated to say anything nice unless I believe it. So this way my subscribers know that I'm being as honest as possible, and integrity, you know, that's very important to me. So they did put it in one of these Gemini mailers. It's a nice thick book. They taped it well. Now what they also did is they put the comics in an individual bag. I've actually recommended that before when I did my video on how to properly mail a comic, and they folded it over so it doesn't flip around, because as you could see, the bag is longer than the comics. So the smart thing what they did, and I highly recommend it, you fold this over and tape it so they don't have wiggle room, because if this would have been left like this, the comics can slide back and forth, and that could potentially damage the corners. So good job so far with that they folded that over. They have it taped. So let's just tear this open. So far, so good. Now the key thing is, are the comics okay, and what condition are they in? And I see right off the bat, I can tell they put them in individual bags and boards. So these pre-orders are not books that, there we go. Alright, so they actually gave me some bonus books, because I didn't order any of these. So that's cool. Alright, let me show you these books. So I was not expecting this. This is nice. So they actually sent me 4 books that I did not order, that I guess they just did as a thank you. So that's cool. Alright, so these, all 4 of these, let me see. I believe that's a variant. I'm not sure. All right, so let's show these. So that's a nice, pleasant surprise. So the first one is the Giant Size X-Men #1. I wish it was the original. With this one, oh, let me put it so you could see it. This is the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo C2E2 exclusive. So this is Giant Size X-Men #1, Jean Grey and Emma Frost. So the book looks to be in very good condition. Bag and board. It's not in one of those bags that's 10 times the size of the comic. So that's the first one. This is another one from Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo, C2E2 exclusive. Wolverine #1. So that's cool. If anybody knows anything about these comics, let me know, because this is actually a pleasant surprise that they sent me some bonus comics that I haven't shown. This book feels like it's very thick, very heavy. Very nice. And then the last one, there are two. It's the same ones. These, I'm sure, are specific variants. This is Deceased Unkillables #1. This is the regular, and this is the variant. So these are, I'm sure, exclusive variants from their store. But I love the realistic artwork. So there you go. So this was actually a pleasant surprise. This is one of 3 of these books. I don't know if I haven't even heard of these before. Let me know what you think about them. But that's cool. They sent me 4 books, 4 bonus books, and I'll have to message them and thank them for that. So my opinion so far, comics are in great condition. Like, especially like this thick book, just to show you. No spine ticks. Comics corners are pointy. I'll show you. So no damage in the mail. They put the right size bag. I always dislike when, like, for example, somebody puts a modern book in like a golden age bag, because maybe they just had extra lying around, because it could move around and that's how the corners get bent. So again, the comics look pretty darn good. The conditions look perfect. So these are all potential 9/8. Of course, you know, you could buy one straight off of a comic book rack and not be a 9/8. So always keep that in mind. I like that they put them in a bag and they folded the bag over. That means they don't flop around. They didn't tape it to the Gemini, but that's okay. I mean, these things make it so they can't move anyway. But tape would be an added feature I would recommend. It's not necessary, but, you know, added safety with the blue tape, painter's tape, would actually just make it that much more secure, so just in case if there's wiggle room. So I'd recommend that, but not a major deal, because as you saw, everything was fine. And these mailers, a lot of people send them. Sure, it will be boxes when you order more comics, but, you know, you're not going to put 4 comics in a giant box, because it's going to cost a lot of revenue to mail them out. So overall, I have to say I'm perfectly pleasantly surprised. If I was to order them from that store and got this package, I would have had no complaints. So that is my first unboxing. I want to thank Dan about that. And yeah, I want to. I really appreciate the fact that he sent the bonus books, because I know a lot of them are pre-orders and they haven't arrived yet. So that's why I was a little curious when I saw that. All right, so that's it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Let's do today's surprise subscriber shout out. And 19 people have given likes out of 33, so if you could fix that and add a little bit more and hit a like before you leave, it always helps my channel and is greatly, greatly appreciated. Today's surprise subscriber shout out, we're going to go with Punisher XS. You are today's surprise subscriber shout out. Let me know what you thought about this. Let me know if you've ordered from them before. Like I said, the link is in the live chat if you want to check out their website. It's also in the description. I'll also post it to the comment section. I'll pin it to the top. But if you use the code We Love Comics 10% on your first order, you'll get 10% off. So also, if you use the We Love Comics 3 Jokers, What I found is you have to buy the We Love, not the We Love. You have to buy the Three Jokers books, at least one of them, and anything else you add to it, if you've already used the 10% code, you will be able to use that up to 3 times. So I guess that's because, you know, there's going to be a couple more of those Three Joker books coming out, because it's not just a one-issue series. And Trinidad Ray just did a super chat. Thank you. He says, just wanted to say thanks for what you do. Can you please give a shout out to Bars Up community and all the great people that sub to you? Absolutely. So the people that sub my channel, and even if you don't, the fact that you're watching, I'm highly humbled, and it's very appreciated. So shout out to Bars Up community. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. If any of you are watching, leave a comment, and if you want to post a link to your particular site, you have my permission. I will approve it. So Trinidad Bay, thank you very much for that. And if anybody, like with the super chat, for example, if you want to do something like that and have a specific shout out or something like that, let me know. I'm more than happy to do it, because I want this channel to be a community channel, not just me showing off books to try and make people feel inferior or do special effects that blow people away. I just want it to be a real channel where people can come along and see some comics and maybe learn a thing about an investment. So that's it. Thank you very much. Give our shout out a shout out. And if you have an order from them, let me know what you think. Give them an email or call them if you want. Ask for Dan. Tell them you came from We Love Comics. They've appreciated the messages and everything so far. And so far, so good. Packaging went well. Comics arrived safely. And that's about it. So give it a thumbs up before you leave. Hit subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification button. And please make sure you check my channel periodically, because YouTube is incredibly famous for not even notifying those who hit the notification bell. So I try and do videos at least once a week. I've been doing them every day lately. But if you don't get a video announcement in a couple of days, come here and check just to make sure. So thanks for listening, guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. And do not forget, it is not you. It is not I. It's We Love Comics. Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next video.